gentlemen, live from the famous ACME Comedy Hollywood, it's ACME Saturday Night. Starring Diana Costa, Curtis FRISLE, LEIF GANTVOORT, Nick GRECO, Dan KANE, Bill KESSLER, Joseph LIMBAUGH, Jen Parker, Brett Sheridan, and Jake West. Musical guest, the Mike Stocksdale Band. And your host tonight, Janina Gavankar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Janina Gavankar.
This is my second time hosting. I'm working on being the Alec Baldwin of ASN, you know? And we're live streaming right now in all of these cameras, yeah, and all over the place. People are watching from Seattle, Washington, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Desert Hot Springs, California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Istanbul, Turkey, what? Oklahoma, yeah, yeah! Since I've hosted last, and a lot has happened in 2 years. I joined a show called True Blood. Oh, yeah. And spoiler alert, la, la, la. Okay, so a few weeks ago, my character Luna had sex with her boyfriend for the first time, Sam Merlot. Except that it wasn't Sam, it was Tommy, his brother, skinwalking as Sam. Drama. Okay, so backstory. Skinwalking is like shape-shifting, except you become another human. It's very complicated, but...
Hey, baby, it's me, Sam. I'm ready to have sex.
Yeah, Nick. I know it's you. I've met you before backstage.
Nope, no. I'm Sam Low. I own a restaurant. Let's go to sex.
Yeah. No, all you did was put on a flannel and put gray in your hair, so that's not really skinwalking.
No. Totally Sam. Well, because I have to get back to my restaurant to fire Snooki.
Snooki. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so in the past 2 years, a lot has happened.
Hey, Luna, it's me, Stan. Here for my boyfriend's sex.
Brad, what are you doing?
Brad, no. It's me. It's the guy you let make sex on your personal body.
Right, yeah, you didn't shift, Brad. You didn't shift.
Sure, I shifted. In my pants.
Gross. Okay, so, is there anyone else here in this cast that's trying to use the skinwalking angle to trick me into sleeping with them? Really? Diana, really? Wow. Yeah, that's not going to happen. By the way, I've been on other shows besides True Blood, like The L Word, pretty much any show that's title starts with the. But anyway, it is not going to happen, you guys. Sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, didn't know it was going to be that disappointing.
Losers, am I right? Oh, brother.
Nick, let me guess, you're skinwalking again.
I'm not Nick, I'm your lesbian lover from the L Word.
I had a lot lot of lovers on that show, you're going to have to be more specific.
The butch one? We should probably just go backstage and tongue kiss or something.
Nick, no, Nick. You're a good enough looking guy. If you want to sleep with me, you could just ask me, but as yourself.
Really? Alright, well then, do you think maybe we
No,
should...
anyway, great show for you tonight, everyone!
Off to a great start, you guys. All my kids are really good this year.
I wish I could say the same. Lisa Vaughn actually showed up to algebra class drunk.
What?
Yeah.
Sweet Lisa Vaughn? I don't believe that.
No, the same thing happened in my class. I had to send her home.
Her parents are Mormons. They don't drink. Where is she getting alcohol?
I think someone in the school is giving it to her. And I will not rest until I find the culprit.
Stu, it's pretty obvious what's happened.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. What if one of the teachers has an alcohol problem? Now, hang on. Hey, stay with me, guys. And they're sneaking her the booze, right?
Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened, Stu.
As her gym teacher, I partially blame myself.
Yeah, so do I.
Don't beat yourself up, Robert.
No, I'm saying I blame you.
Don't blame the other two people you're not looking at. No.
Read my lips. It's your fault.
I'm not a lip reader. I'm not a mind reader. I read people.
Okay. Oh my God. Are you plying this girl with alcohol so that you can take advantage of her, you sick bastard?
What? That's impossible.
How is that impossible?
Because she's enormous.
What? You cannot say that about a student.
You asshole.
I'm sorry, I apologize. The correct term is spherical, right, science teacher?
So you're not trying to have sex with her?
With a girl her size, all you can do is try.
Stu, you smell like a bar.
He who smelt it dealt it. Your Honor, I rest my case.
We're not in a court, you moron.
That's exactly what the killer would say.
There's no killer, you douche. There's someone, obviously you, has been sneaking alcohol to a student.
Oh, yeah, I get it, what we're going to do. I get the game we're playing here. Gang up on the black guy, right? I get it. I thought we moved past this as a society. I guess not.
You're the whitest guy in America.
No, I mean based on the music I listen to.
You listen to Rush.
I mean based on the music I think I should listen to. See? You got no answer for that, white man. Enter the warrior, today's Tom Sawyer gets high on you.
Should we call Principal Gomez?
Why are we here? Why does it happen?
Shut up. Yes, we should call him.
Listen, Your Honor, I am not a big city lawyer, and I don't know the ways of the big city laws, but I know justice when I see it, just because I'm a small town lawyer who is black.
Oh, God, enough with the black talk. Oh, God, no, I didn't mean it like that. It was, listen.
Looks like I'm no longer King Asshole. Good day.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joseph Limbaugh. I'm the head writer of this show. A lot of you are probably wondering, head writer, what the hell do you do? Do you swagger around backstage drinking scotch and laughing at your own jokes? Yes, I do. But that's not all I do. I get to use words like alacrity and prescience and hoodlum. And just to be clear, when I use the word hoodlum, I do it in a friendly way. Hoodlum. The English language is my bitch. You show me a sentence, I will diagram the shit out of it. Do you know what a gerund is? I do. And I enjoy knowing what a gerund is. Here, take that backstage and memorize that shit. You're welcome.
Hello, and welcome to Table for One. I'm Louise Sinclair, and I make single-serving meals for people who, like myself, are alone and lonely, and try to make them taste a lot less bitter than how I feel. Today, I have invited Abigail on our show. She is a nice, single lady I met in the cat food aisle at Stater Brothers on Tuesday. Welcome, Abigail.
Oh, thank you, Louis. That's right. No one's asked me to dinner since 1997, so I'm excited.
Okay.
What are we making?
We are making a pork chop with a tangy wine relish.
Pork chop. That was what my ex used to call me, which is probably why it's a good thing he's my ex.
My ex-husband had a nickname for me, too. Bitch. Which is why it's probably a good thing he's dead. Let's get cooking. Okay. You're going to want to take a pie tin from your Marie Callender's binge the night before and rub a little oil all over it.
I wish I had someone to rub oil all over me. But Miguel's rates went up, and I haven't seen him in a while, so...
All right. Now, after that, you're going to want to place your pork chop. Not you. Okay. Place your piece of meat in the pie tin and put it under the broiler for about 3 minutes. You really want to seal in those juices.
Oh, just like I learned how to seal in my emotions after years of court-mandated counseling. What's next?
Well, before I do anything, I make a great little appetizer I call a gin fizz. The fizz is an optional ingredient.
Thank you. Okay. Yes.
Just a little for the host.
I like to share.
There we go. Okay. Here's to getting laid by the end of the year.
By something that doesn't require batteries.
Well, all right.
Yes!
All right. Whew. You know, don't you just hate it when you open up a cookbook and every recipe says, make 6 servings. Make 6 servings. Make 6 servings, make 6 servings, make 6. Betty Crocker just assumes you have a loving husband and a lot of children.
Some of us just have restraining orders and a lot of cats. Throw it away. Goodbye.
All right. To hell with Betty Crocker and her family. Okay. Today, on Table for One, we are going to divide and conquer.
I tried to divide and conquer my ex, but he fought back and is still intact. For the most part.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's take this cucumber. The recipe calls for 1 cucumber chopped, but we have to divide it by 6, thanks to Betty Funker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cut the tip off.
I tried to do that with my ex. That's what gave me that restraining order.
Okay, let's just chop this,
Okay.
and we'll put it in a bowl.
All right.
Here you go. All right. Now, an artichoke.
That was his name, Artie. I wish I could choke him right now, but that's really hard to do from a 500-foot distance. Trust me, I've tried.
Perhaps we'll leave out the artichoke. Okay. All right. At this time, you're going to want to turn your meat over in the broiler.
Okay. Boy, I wish I could turn over and find George Clooney in my Murphy bed.
I'd take George Kennedy at this point. All right. Next, the recipe calls for wine. 1 3/4 cups of wine. Now, you know, some hosts say never use a wine in a recipe that you don't drink. I drink the cheap shit. Okay? Enough said. But how are we going to divide 1 3/4 cups to 6? That's how. All right.
All right.
I like your style. All right. Okay. Now you're going to want to stir in a little salt to awaken the flavor of the relish. You know, sometimes there are nights that I drink so much, I don't know if I'm going to awaken and see the morning. And that's okay. Oh, all right, your pork chop should be done now.
Every time this pork chop awakens, she thinks about putting that knife in Artie's chest. There you go.
Okay, and just put a little relish right on top. So grab your TV tray and your pride and maybe a friend you know a little bit better and enjoy. But leave the oven on just in case you want to put your head in it. It's going to be delicious. It will just be so good. See you next week on Table for One.
To you. You wrote one hell of a Planet of the Apes script.
Yeah, this movie, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the movie you wrote is the most successful Planet of the Apes movie in the franchise's history. Don't think we forgot who wrote it.
Well, thank you. I'm really excited about it.
You know, I think it'd be stupid not to talk sequels right now.
I have a lot of great ideas for a sequel.
And we have a lot of ideas for the sequels based on the market research, and we really want you to consider those.
Okay.
Okay. The biggest hits in the Planet of the Apes franchises are Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. You follow me?
Not sure.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
They both have grammatically awkward repetitions of the, right? 2 of those and 1 title. Coincidence?
Yeah, definitely.
It sounds weird. I don't like it. It's irritating. Rise of the Planet of the... It's wrong to my ear, and yet the data is in. It's undeniable. People love movies about sentient apes when they have repetition of the phrase of the.
I mean, it has to be... It has to be because of the of those that these movies succeeded.
Well, the writing is...
In order to capitalize on this phenomenon, the next movie in the series is gonna be about a new ape leader who's born, like she's the chosen one or something. We'll make her a woman. People like that.
I like
so this lady ape, she has a name. Wait for it. Her name is of the.
It's not a real name.
Yeah, it is in ape language or something. You're the writer, you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the title of your film is Of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay, well, this film wasn't a success because the phrase of the was in it twice.
Yes, exactly. So imagine what a big success it would be if the film had the phrase of the in it 3 times.
I don't think you're listening to me. It's really...
Exactly. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Now, the next movie in the series, all right, it gets really good here. Earth is destroyed by some kind of like ape war or some shit. And then everyone's dead except of the. Right? Of the manages to escape to a desolate planet.
Right, and it's a totally unpopulated planet, and she has to repopulate it. So using ape science, she clones herself, an entire planet repopulated with of the clones. So naturally, apes stop calling themselves apes and start calling themselves of those.
Yep. I think you see where we're going with this. Yeah. I can see it on your face.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Of the planet of the of those.
If our market research is right,
it's not.
Then this movie will make 4 times what your movie made.
It will be the highest grossing film in movie history.
No, you haven't found a causal link between the phrase of the and the success of this film. Correlation does not equal causation. It's just a basic logical fallacy.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Now for the next movie. Of course the apes. I'm sorry.
Of
those, yeah.
Of those. They're all called of those, and their species are called of those.
Sure.
So naturally, they have to change the name of their planet to the planet of the.
Do you know what that movie is called?
Yeah, I do. Of those. Yeah.
That's fucking good.
All we had was New Ape Planet.
We all love vampires. We all love lesbians. Plus, it's pretty cool when people can shapeshift into other things. From the production assistant who worked on the L Word and True Blood comes the V Word.
I loved being a part of both shows. So when I heard that they were taking pieces of each and combining them, I was like, yeah, that's something. When I bite you, you'll turn into both the vampire and the lesbian.
Now I want to drink blood and make out. Let's do both.
Remember that episode of Empty Nest where Sophia from the Golden Girls showed up? Well, this is like that, but better.
Honestly, at first, I didn't know which pieces of each they were combining, but I think it works.
When 2 things are good on their own, they're always better combined, no matter what those 2 things are.
Oh my god. What, that squirrel? That's not an ordinary squirrel. That's a bi-curious were-squirrel. He likes nuts and nuts.
What kind of blood can I get you?
I'll take a B positive, because I always like to be positive in my lesbian relationships.
Who cares about good dialogue when you have lesbian vampires?
They explore everything on this show. So if it like exists in one world or the other world, then we combine them together to make a whole new world that exists in its own special way. Does that make sense?
But it's not just a gratuitous erotic party. There's trouble in vampire lesbian paradise.
That's not the right bathroom for you.
I may be a warlock in body, but I identify as a witch.
When someone can shift their shape and their sex, anything is possible. And we mean anything.
Off the record, I didn't actually read the script. My agent signed me up blind. I wouldn't have actually signed up for this piece of The best part about being a vampire and a lesbian both is that for 5 days every month, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm out. Oh my God.
The V word. If you look close, you'll see that the letter V is kinda shaped like a vagina. And also like a fang. So there's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mike Stocksdale Band!
I've got a dirty bar of soap. I got some reasons that I can't cope. I got a head of hope if you would just give me a chance. And I've got a world of love and hate. I got this feeling that I can't shake. I got a heart that aches if you would just give me a chance. I've got a man who says I'm good and I'm doing all the things I should. I would be yours, I would, if you would just give me a chance. Gone wrong. Oh yeah, I've been waiting so long. I gotta play this song if you would just give me a chance. Skeletons that live upstairs, but they ain't going anywhere. I got a lot to share if you just give me a chance. I've got a fear of being fake, and I can't stop from staying away. I might have made mistakes, but you should just give me a chance. I've got 1,000 things gone wrong. I've been waiting so fucking long. Well, I've gotta play this song if you just give me a chance. my face. I got a home, I call this place. I got a girl I chase. Should just give me a chance.
Good morning. Welcome to Waking Up with Brett Sheridan. I'm Brett Sheridan. We have a great show for you today. We have Janina Gavankar, best known for her role as Poppy on the L Word. Good morning, Janina. Now, Poppy is a sassy Latina. Now, I understand that you're not a sassy Latina yourself. Is that true? I mean, you look Latina. You're dark complected. You have that kind of spice about you.
What the fuck?
Hey, welcome. You're on Waking Up with Brett Sheridan. I'm Brett Sheridan.
This is my house.
Well, this is my show. You know what, Janina, your work is delightful. No, I can't. We're not gonna leave. Jim said, "Oh God, why did you do that? We just want to ask you. Get out!"
Hi there. I didn't write the following sketch. It is, in fact, a dramatic sketch written by a 7-year-old.
I will have the spaghetti.
And I will have the pancakes. Fruit Loops are my favorite.
I'll go make that for you and bring it back to your table for eating. Enjoy your time.
I have a secret, Mr. Fireman.
What is it, Hannah Montana?
I don't want to be married no more. No way. Gross.
Okay, but I get the race car and the house. You keep the child's.
No way! I want the house. You keep the child's, because school is a fun place to go, and there's so much to learn when we are childs.
No. If I had $1 million, I would buy things like Pokemon Pikachu and name him Donkey Kong.
You smell like poop.
You smell like poop. Waiter, I want a juice box.
I am a robot!
He has robot arms!
Once you eat my spaghetti and pancakes, you have turned into robots like me. Now you must have come back to my home planet so I can take over the Earth.
But not now! We have to build a plant that has plant trees and trees. This is very important!
I love yous!
We have to build a plant with tree seeds! Mother Nature saves the planet! Recycling is very important.
Tell me.
I have laser fingers. Pew, pew, pew!
Ha ha ha! I have laser finger force field. Plus, I have the powers of the Ice King, so I can turn into ice and stop fire lasers.
I have sword! So I can fly!
Pew, 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 pew!
Something went wrong! I farted.
This is very sad news told to me. Oh no, all the cooks are mice. We must save them.
Farting is my only weakness. 'Cause I can't fart.
The force field is broken. Pew, pew, pew!
No!
We have defeated the Ice King alien with a goodness in people's hearts.
The alien has died. We have won defeat of evil.
Now all of our food is is free and the cooks aren't mice no more. If I had $1 million, I'd buy a purple iPad.
We're married again, Hannah Montana. Now let's go build a daycare center for poor people. Boba Fett.
This has been the bestest day of my life ever. Infinity. That's my sword. The end. Then they kissed.
Nuh-uh. Gross.
This has been a dramatic scene written by a 7-year-old.
Hey, Maureen.
Oh, good morning, Chuck. How are you?
I'm all right. Oh, yeah, Mr. Johnson called. He said he put a new calendar on their Google Docs, so you might want to check it out. We've got a lot of meetings this week.
Oh, okay.
Check
it out. I see the calendar, but it's blank. There's nothing on it. There's no dates, no times, there's nothing.
Well, you might want to refresh your browser.
Here's the McNee file.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, John.
What's wrong?
My Google Docs calendar is blank.
You should try refreshing your browser.
Yeah.
Did you see all the meetings Mr. Johnson scheduled for us? It's crazy.
No, I don't, because nothing is on my calendar.
Oh, well, you just need to refresh your
browser. Yeah, we told her.
Huh.
Hey, Maureen, here's your coffee. Oh, your calendar's wrong. Refresh your browser.
Oh, you should refresh your browser.
God damn it! Stop telling me to refresh my browser. Refresh your browser. Refresh your browser. I just turned on my computer. I just opened the calendar. Just now. It's fresh. I just opened it. Seriously. Refresh your browser. How many times does this fucking thing need to be refreshed? Seriously, I've been married for 13 years. My husband doesn't need this much refreshing. Refresh your browser. Refresh your browser. Well, refresh this browser, okay? Refresh this. I need. Well, you know what? Maybe I need some refreshing, huh? Maybe I really do need to refresh my browser, huh? Push some button and shazam! I'm at a fancy day spa, sitting naked with a bunch of other women in a jacuzzi, sipping on cucumber water, until a scantily clad, muscular guy named Julio comes out and leads me into a dark room, lit only with lemon verbena candles. And he massages every last inch of my body with coconut oil so slick that his hand accidentally slips. And for 5 out of this world seconds, I am so goddamn refreshed that I forget about all the angst that I have buried deep inside me. What with the kids and the dog and that fucking turtle that somehow made its way into our backyard.
You just hit F5.
Well, look at that. There's my calendar, all filled in. And it looks like I have a lot of meetings. Thanks, guys. know, our director, LEIF, puts us in back-to-back sketches, and we barely have time to even think straight. But you know what? I'm above it. I don't get angry at him, even though it's very stressful. So I thought to myself, you know, why not come out here and just, you know, change on stage? There is no stress there, not one bit. Don't worry, I'm not going to get X-rated or anything like that. You know, it's just a means to an end. You have to do what you do. We go live every week. You know, there's no turning back. You just got to do what you got to do. So anyway, you know, sometimes I can get really kind of mad at him, but you know, not today. No, This is, I can't wait to do this sketch. It is really something else, let me tell you. Oh my gosh, very. Okay, that's right. Hey, Nick, come over here. Can you help me? Can you please zip me? Yeah. Help me, please. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was rough.
What are you doing?
I am getting ready for Baby Jane Meets Dallas.
Oh, LEIF didn't tell you that sketch was cut? Huh, wonder why LEIF didn't say anything to you. Really nice Baby Jane outfit though, but I gotta get ready for my sketch that's actually gonna be in the show, so. So I should probably get going.
Actually, I was thinking maybe you want to stay the night, and then in the morning we could, no.
Really? You're ready? You're ready for?
Yeah.
If you're ready, I'm totally ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, why wait? We could do it like right now and like.
Oh,
you
well,
know,
I have
totally.
something kind of special planned, so trust me, you're gonna want to wait.
Okay. Yeah. The morning. Yeah. Sure. I'll stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Absolutely. Well, just don't go stealing the covers.
Oh, well, I can't promise anything. I'm gonna pass out really quickly, anyways.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
See you in the morning.
Can't wait. What's going on? Who's here? What the fuck? Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
What is it? What?
You tell me you were screaming.
I was. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, this is embarrassing, but sometimes I get night terrors. It's a medical condition.
Night terrors.
Yeah, but it mostly doesn't happen after the first one, so, you know, shouldn't happen again.
Good. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me.
I'm so sorry, but just go to bed,
That's
sleep
fine,
well,
yeah,
because
sure.
in the morning.
Well, actually, it's 12:30, so technically it's
No, in the morning.
I tried.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, good night. Why are you yelling? What the fuck? Why? Why are you hitting me? Stop! Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Sarah, hey!
What is it? What was I screaming again?
Yeah, like a fucking banshee. You trashed your room.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. It's a medical condition.
You do that too.
Yeah, but you know, I've been living by myself for so long, I forget I do it, but I wake up and then my room looks like this. It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I'm a little freaked out.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was
Maybe I should just go home and then in the morning I come back.
No, please stay.
Knock
Please.
1 or 2 out.
No, please, if you stay, then we'll have a great morning.
I don't know. I don't know. I do love SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas, so I'll stay.
Okay, okay. Good night.
Yeah, sure.
What happened? What?
You tried to kill me and then you were scream singing. That 80s theme song.
Oh, honey, the Who's the Boss theme song?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. It's a medical condition.
How is that a medical condition? All right, you know what? I can't do this. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta leave.
I understand. I understand. I guess I'll call my identical twin sister and tell her not to join us. She was looking forward to coming over tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah, I don't need to go. I can just hang here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can stay.
Okay.
And don't worry about your night terrors things. It's not a problem, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, you know, I tend to snore a little bit.
You snore?
Yeah.
You snore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work for me. Get the fuck out.
Why are we tarring the roof when it's this hot out?
Because we're men.
Yeah, but we could really do this on another day. I mean, we don't have to do it when the sun is this hot. I mean, watch this.
That was awesome.
Are you drinking coffee when it's this hot?
It's iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I know what you're thinking. Why doesn't the ice melt when the sun just liquefied my wrench? But now what am I thinking? Why did you just throw my wrench into the sun?
I'm sorry about that, but I was trying to make a point.
Don't worry about it. It was awesome. I don't even know why I brought it. You don't need a wrench to tar a roof.
Where did you even get that coffee? There's not a Dunkin' Donuts for miles.
Right over there.
You know, maybe you should drink some water instead of the coffee, because you might be dehydrated. I think you're starting to hallucinate.
I'm good.
No, I don't think so. You remember how I just threw your wrench into the sun?
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm not Thor. How tall do you think this building is? Like 800 stories?
If it's not the coffee with the sugar, caffeine, trans fat, plus the dairy that is probably coagulated, then it's got to be the lack of oxygen that's getting to you.
Go to the Oasis and get me another iced coffee, and I'll throw it into the sun and kill it. Dunkin' the sun. Kin the sun. Kill the sun.
Dunkin' Donuts. Kill the sun.
From the Acme News World Headquarters in Hollywood, this is the Acme Saturday Night News with Dan Kane.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Acme Saturday Night News, the world's least trusted news source. I'm Dan Kane. Our top story tonight, the international economy continues to be unstable as several European countries wrestle with problems similar to those in the U.S. This morning, the S&P, which recently downgraded the U.S. credit rating, announced it is also downgrading the UK credit rating from Great Britain to Good Britain. Earlier this week, President Obama spent several days in the Midwest, not campaigning, speaking to groups of farmers and factory workers about the economy. But what got more attention was Obama's fancy new black bus, one of two specially ordered by the Secret Service to transport campaigning officials. The president's bus tour was delayed at one point when Obama was unable to board the bus because he didn't have exact change. Kind of ironic, because didn't he promise a lot of change? Just checking. Hey, remember this guy? Yes, correct. He's our vice president. And he's been MIA for quite a while. But this week, the president sent Joe Biden to China to discuss our enormous debt with that country. Apparently, there was some miscommunication on sending Biden over there. When he arrived, the Chinese government reluctantly replied, "We accept," and then took $100 off our bill. An anonymous White House source said something about killing two birds with one very cheap stone. Texas Governor Rick Perry has been getting a lot of attention since launching his presidential campaign a week ago, although not all of the response has been positive. Here we see him addressing a heckler. Or is it treason for us to show that picture? Perry even placed ahead of Mitt Romney in the last Saturday's Iowa straw poll, even though he was a write-in candidate and many people misspelled his name. The GOP decided to count the misspelled write-ins and has announced that in all upcoming primary elections, they will credit Rick Perry with any write-ins that are even close, including votes for Tyler Perry, Katy Perry, and Perry Como. It's a pretty wide generational group they've got there. A group called Blue Water Productions has announced they will publish a political comic book about some GOP candidates and the Tea Party to help explain the political process. No, not to kids, to Tea Party members. In entertainment news, the TLC channel has announced it is canceling Kate plus 8. Oh, yes, how will she get on? Sources say Kate is already preparing for her next gig, Kate plus 8 rolls of food stamps, which will not be televised. So TLC execs, if you're watching right now, what am I saying? Of course they're watching. If you're looking for a replacement show, how about a very reasonably priced variety sketch program? Live from Hollywood with a celebrity host, a musical guest, and a funny and charming news guy. I mean, we could totally find a funny and charming news guy if that was a requirement. I know we won't be able to teach people as much about the world events as Kate plus 8, but still, give it some thought. Acme Saturday night on the Learning Channel. Totally makes sense. In a related story, a new study says excessive. A new study. Other news. Thank you, Christian Malmeen. I may need a kidney too. All right. A new study says excessive TV watching can shorten your lifespan. If you're over the age of 25, every hour of TV you watch reduces your lifespan by about 22 minutes. And those who watch a lot of TV could shorten their lives by as much as 5 years. However, researchers also noted that you'd spend those last 5 years watching Wheel of Fortune. So you're better off to spend that time now watching something cool like True Blood or Acme Saturday Night. As you've probably heard by now, Abercrombie & Fitch wants Mike the Situation to stop wearing their clothes on the show The Jersey Shore. They really do, because they say he doesn't represent the type of people they want associated with their brand, as clearly demonstrated by these Abercrombie & Fitch model photos. Yes, totally different. It was just a few months ago that the world was captivated by the royal wedding of William and Kate. In a regal, proper, and lavish but tasteful ceremony, they were joined together and took on the new titles as Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Tonight, the world is intrigued, if not a little disgusted, by the $30 million wedding of Kim Kardashian and that guy marrying Kim Kardashian, taking place right now just north of Los Angeles. It has been called America's Royal Wedding, and when joined, they will take on the new titles of Douche and Douches of Montecito. And finally tonight, George Duvall, the inventor of the robotic arm, has died. He was 99. He patented the arm in 1954, and it was originally used in many factory applications, including, of course, automobile assembly lines. After a tasteful memorial ceremony, a group of robotic arms closed his casket, riveted it shut, then welded the seams, applied a primer coat, a finish coat, and a clear coat, then gently and very precisely lowered it to rest. Then raised it up again, spun it 180 degrees, calibrated it for the shifting weight, leveled it off, and then lowered it again. Observers said it was the most beautiful and horrifying thing they've ever seen. That's it for this edition of the Acme News. I'm fired. I'm still Dan Kane.
Honestly, this is actually the first time I've ever done online dating.
Oh, yeah? I've just been doing it for a few months, so.
It's funny, actually, I hate tomatoes, but I love salsa.
I kind of know what you mean. I like root beer floats, but I hate Jews.
Stocksdale Band.
Pulling the pieces all apart. Stop it before they let it start. Played it so safe and called it smart. Followed their brains over their hearts. Yeah, well, we all go on so guarded and struggling, but everybody I know is just waiting for something. She pulled out her hair when he would call, ripped out the phone cord from the wall. Spent a year trying to recall why she spoke to him at all. Yeah, well, we all go on so heartbroken nothing, but everybody I know is just waiting for something. Yes, yes, mama, and maybe by then I will be done. Yeah, well, everybody says they've got time. Am I waiting or wasting mine? Started it over once again. I found a new town instead of friends. I said it was easy to pretend that he would just settle in the end. Yeah, well, we all go on so guarded and stuttering, but everybody I know is just waiting for something. Yeah, where everybody says they've got time. Am I waiting or wasting mine? Yeah, where everybody says they've got time. Am I waiting or wasting mine? Am I waiting or wasting mine?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mike Stocksdale Band.
I just have to say, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and I'd like to take you out for a drink sometime.
I don't really know if that's a good idea.
Come on, it'll be fun. Who knows where it would lead to?
You do this every month you come in here. I am not gonna have sex with you.
Fine. Finish testing me for STDs, and then I'm out of here.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Brenda. Morning, Brenda. Morning.
I see you've all had an opportunity to meet the newest addition to our chemistry department, Jane Glidden.
Yes, welcome, Jane.
I'm so happy to be here. Welcome. Well, let's get started. I have some drastic changes that I want to bring forward to our chemistry sophomore curriculum.
Well, what kind of changes, Brenda?
Well, the district has given us a lot of leeway.
Okay.
So what I'm going to propose is that we get a completely different textbook.
I don't see why. I don't see why us teachers need to learn.
But it was oral herpes? What?
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I space out and I talk out loud about what I'm thinking, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Just try to stay focused, please. This is very important.
I'm so sorry.
As you were saying, Phil.
No, I just, it seems like a lot of work to relearn a whole new set of lessons when we're pretty comfortable with the set. We could just rework the lessons we have in the current textbook.
Yeah, I have to agree with Phil here. I don't see what exactly are your issues.
But the
with
whole
current
world would blow up?
Jane!
I am so sorry. Sometimes I space out and I talk out loud.
Yes,
about
you've
what I'm
mentioned that before. Please stay focused.
I'm sorry. I want to hear what we were thinking that made you say that. Was it the world would blow up, or what? Blow up.
There was nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, Jane. You're new, so even if we were to get a new textbook, it would all be new to you. Yeah. So what do you propose we focus on during the sophomore year of the chemistry?
Maybe moles as a unit of measurement?
Good. That's very good.
Actually, I think we should introduce the periodic table.
Oh. Yes, I have to agree with Larry. Students have heard of it, but they don't really know what it's about.
Yeah,
so I think we need to really...
You know, I'm open to it, but I think we need a more innovative approach to it.
Okay.
You know, because I don't think, rote memory is anything that a high schooler is interested in.
Another Jesus?
What?
Damn it, Jane!
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I space out.
And yes, I know. I've heard this story before. Please stay focused.
What could you possibly be thinking of to come up with another
what's going on in your head? It's kind of weird. I just want to know.
Guys, can we please stay focused?
The Jesus,
don't you
the
just
Jesus,
kind of
the
want to know what's going on?
Larry,
Okay.
Phil, come on. I want you.
Okay.
No, that's perfectly.
Back on track.
I want you both to start researching,
Okay.
the periodic table and how we can make it fresh and innovative and make it pop fun for the high schoolers. You know what I mean? I really want them to learn about noble gases.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be very nice.
Okay.
My mess, but I only swallow.
Damn it, Jane, that's enough.
I'm so sorry. I'll just...
Whoa. Let's, you know what? Let's just hear her out on this.
The planet of the apes has been destroyed, but one ape survived. Her name is Uvda, and she is the chosen one. Uvda survives in her ape rocket. Then Uvda is forced to use ape science to clone herself and populate a new planet of Uvdas. These Uvdas rename their planet after their supreme leader, Uvda. Next summer, meet Uvda of the Uvdas.
Honey, this has been the best 5th anniversary a girl could ever ask for. I mean, you have hit it out of the park with this restaurant, the flowers, the song from our first date, that poem you wrote. I mean, it's like I'm falling in love with you all over again.
It's nothing.
No, it's amazing.
Would you like fresh ground pepper?
No, thank you.
Sir? Could I see that for a second? Sure. Yeah.
What was that?
What?
You just jerked off the peppermill.
Oh, I did! Oh God, jeez, stupid. Oh man, I'm sorry. I really meant not to do that.
What?
Yeah. I'm such an idiot. Jeez, I can explain.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to make this evening perfect, you know? I thought of all of your favorite things.
Right.
So I kept thinking of all the things you like, all your favorite things to make it perfect.
And then you publicly simulated violating yourself, complete with running animal noises?
Yes, because, okay, I also had to think of everything that I shouldn't do, right? Like I thought about, hey, I should not call you dude because you hate that.
I do.
Right, and I should not get baby's breath in the roses because you're allergic.
I am.
And I definitely should not simulate masturbating with a peppermill in the middle of a crowded restaurant.
And then you did.
Yeah, because you know how you keep thinking about something that you shouldn't do, and you keep thinking about it. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about it.
That is insane!
And the more you think about how you shouldn't do it, then you accidentally do it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, like, do not think about an elephant. Whatever you do, don't think about an elephant. See, right now you're thinking about an elephant.
No, I'm thinking about you jerking off the peppermill! Why is that in the top 3 of things for you not to do? Huh? Why would you ever even think to jerk off a peppermill?
I don't. I thought about how I shouldn't jerk off.
But why would you have to even think about not jerking off a peppermill?
Because I love you. And I really, really didn't want to do that at all. And I thought about not doing it so much because I love you so much.
Okay. How often are you thinking about jerking off a peppermill?
Never.
Okay. How often are you thinking about not jerking off a peppermill?
I don't know. All the time? No, not all the time, most of the time. That's not true, all the time.
But why?
Because I really don't want to do that, because it ruins everything. So, one time it backfires. Can we not make a federal case out of it? really good salad.
I'm sorry. All day I've been thinking about not doing that.
So you do know what I'm talking about.